Hey, what's up guys, this is Desm101 back with a quick video for you, and today I'm going to be talking about Konami's Lethal Enforcers, and more specifically I'm going to be talking about this Justifier gun that I picked up on eBay that's meant for use with Konami's games on the Sega Genesis. And I saw this and I wasn't really sure about it, if it's an official one. I don't have any way of verifying if it's an actual gun from Konami or if it's something that someone did to paint it. The post did say it was an official one, however I don't have any way of verifying that. So I wanted to check this out and kind of show you what I've kind of learned about it, which isn't very much, but we'll just compare it with the regular Justifier and see how it works. So it does appear to be really well painted from what I can tell. The details are very well done. So I think if it was a counterfeit one, it would have been pretty difficult to fake. Someone would have had to have really good control, or no, just a good model painter I guess would be able to do it. So if we look here on the side of the gun there, you can see these little spots in the where the bullets go. And if we look on an original one, you could see they're much more like T-shaped. So basically all the rest of the details are the same from what I could tell, except for some of the way that it is detailed here in this area. It looks a lot more defined. But the rest of the text and everything else seems pretty much the same. And I also have the pink one here. So that one was the 2-player gun. From what I understand, you would have to order this through the mail and then they would send it to you. And the way that it plugs in is at the bottom of the first player. It has like a little phone type jack. You can see it there. That plugs into the bottom of the gun. And if we look at this one, the painted one, it does have it there. So we can also test the 2-player. Okay, so we're going to play the Sega Genesis Lethal Enforcers 1, the original game, with this painted Justifier that I got off eBay. So it works fine. It seems like it might need a little bit of calibration. I have to aim slightly to the right to hit the target, but otherwise this seems to be working fine. Pretty much like the expected behavior with the normal Justifier. Definitely a little bit off though, it needs to be calibrated. Let me calibrate that real quick. Okay, go to gun adjust. Okay, looks good. Let's try it one more time. See if that helped it to calibrate it. Yeah, it does seem to be aiming better now, so... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it seems like some spots are a little... It could be because I'm having to stand behind the camera, but some spots are maybe a little harder to get accuracy with. So it works pretty much normally though. Alright, so let's compare the pink one. You can see the marks on the side of the bullet area are pretty similar actually. They're not as defined as the regular first person controller, first player controller. So we'll try to test this now and see how it works playing 2-player mode. Okay, so we'll do 2 players gun and gun. And we'll try it just using the second player to see how it works first. I'll try both, but the first one I'll test is with the right side. So the pink, the second player doesn't work. First player does work though. So you can tell it's like, and this gun does work with the other controller, with the regular one. But it's not behaving like expected. This is not giving me anything. So it doesn't seem like, for whatever reason, this isn't compatible with this painted Justifier. I can verify that it does. I can guarantee you this one does work with my other one. I've used it plenty of times on this game. So let's try Lethal Enforcers 2 with 1 player with the painted gun and see how it does. Okay, so we got Lethal Enforcers 2 now, and we're going to test it with the painted gun to see how it works with Lethal Enforcers 2 just by itself, 1 player, blue gun. Seems to work fine. Might even aim better, so I think that this game just had better aim off the bat with the Justifier. Alright, so let's test it with 2 players now. Cords get tangled. Okay, now let's switch it over to 2-player mode. Blue gun and pink gun. So we'll try to see how the pink gun responds right away. Nope, okay. So now both of them don't work. Well, they receive the trigger input. It's firing the flash that's looking for the gun, but it's not able to respond. So that's pretty weird when you think about it, because this pink Justifier will work with this other regular blue Justifier, the normal standard one. But with the painted one, it doesn't work, which is very weird considering this works in 1-player mode. So from my experience, I haven't done light gun repairs, but normally it either works or it doesn't work. It usually doesn't have like glitchy responses between games or different behavior between if a 2-player is plugged in or not. So I'm a little more inclined to think that this could be a prototype, or it could be a test unit or something like that, maybe a promotional item. Who knows? I have no idea. Have you heard anything about this version of the Konami Justifier for the Sega Genesis or the Super Nintendo? Let me know what you think, or if you've heard anything. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time.